Here in America, we grow up hearing that anything is possible. But what we don't talk about enough is how failure is actually part of that possibility. Today, I want to share a story with you. A story about a boy who believed failure meant he wasn't good enough. But life had something very different in store for him. In a small, quiet town in the US, where the streets are lined with maple trees and kids ride their bikes after school, there lived a boy named Seth. Seth was bright, curious, always full of ideas, but he had one big problem: he was terrified of failing. Every time he tried something new, a little voice inside whispered, "What if you mess up? What if everyone sees?" And when things went wrong, and trust me, they did, Seth felt crushed. The first time his homemade robot collapsed, he wanted to cry. When his cardboard windmill refused to spin, he felt like giving up. Little by little, Seth stopped trying. He watched other kids create things, play, explore, while he stayed on the sidelines, hiding disappointment behind a quiet smile. One afternoon, his teacher, Ms. Lisa, noticed him sitting alone. She walked over, sat beside him, and said gently, "Seth, do you know something? Every inventor you admire failed hundreds of times before they ever succeeded. They didn't stop, and neither should you." Seth looked up, confused. "But what if I fail again?" Ms. Lisa smiled. "Then you learn. Failures aren't your enemies, they're your teachers." Those words stayed with Seth all night. Lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, he whispered to himself, "Maybe failing isn't the end. Maybe it's just the beginning." The next morning, Seth decided to try again. This time, he worked on a small mechanical bird he'd always dreamed of building. And of course, it didn't work on the first try, or the second, or the third, but something was different now. Instead of giving up, Seth adjusted a little gear here, tightened a joint there, and kept going. And one afternoon, the bird's wings flapped. Just once, but that was enough to light up his whole world. For the first time, Seth realized, failure wasn't something to fear. It was a step forward. From that day on, Seth became a new version of himself. He tried, he failed, he learned, he grew. His paintings became brighter, his school projects became more creative. His confidence shone in everything he did. Kids around him noticed, some even felt inspired and started trying things they once avoided. Seth wasn't just changing himself, he was changing the energy around him. One evening, sitting by a peaceful river near his home, Seth told his dad, "I used to think failing meant I wasn't good enough. But now I know it's just showing me how to grow." His father nodded and said, "Exactly, son. Life will test you, you will stumble, but every failure is like a seed. Water it with patience, and it will bloom. My friend, failure is not a full stop. It's a comma, a pause that guides you, teaches you, redirects you. So the next time you stumble, don't ask, 'Why me?' Instead ask, 'What can I learn from this?'" Quote, "Keep trying, keep experimenting, keep moving forward, because every failure is really a stepping stone toward your success." And if Seth could learn that, so can you. Thank you for watching, my friend. If this story inspired you even a little, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And tell me in the comments, what failure in your life taught you the biggest lesson? I'd love to read your story. This is the Self-Made You, where we grow, learn, and build the mindset that creates our future. See you in the next story.